was most people, if you don't know how to meditate, you're basically trying to arrange the world to give you a good enough reason to recognize that the present moment is enough, right? And once you actually know how to meditate, you can sink into the present moment regardless of what else you're struggling to accomplish. And so you can sort of take the goal as the path, right? I mean, kind of emotionally and cognitively, you've already arrived in terms of your own concerns about your own well-being, and yet you know that life is also an unending series of problems to be solved, right? But we're all going to die, right? There's no solution to the massive problem of impermanence.
When you're living in stress and you're living in survival, there's only three things that are important in that moment. Your attention is on your body because you got to preserve it. Your attention is on something in your environment, and what's in your environment? People, objects, things, places, and you're very preoccupied with time. And when you're in stress and you're in survival, the brain goes onto a default mode and it's naturally trying to predict the next moment based on what it's learned in the past. And so as you'd always try to forecast the future based on your memory of the past, you can't be in the present moment, right? So, and yet our model of change, what we discovered is that the only way a person can change is when they get beyond their body, they get beyond all the elements of their environment, and they get beyond that predictable fusion of familiar past, and they sink into the present moment, which is the unknown.
If you're in a state of gratitude, it makes total sense. Then you will accept, believe, and surrender the thoughts that are equal to that emotional state, and you could actually program your autonomic nervous system to make the pharmacy of chemicals that causes growth and repair to happen in the body.
Wow.
And that's exactly what we're discovering. So then when people understand what they're doing, and they understand why they're doing it, the how gets easier. So you can assign meaning to the task and switch on the prefrontal cortex, and when you switch on that prefrontal cortex, it wants to get an outcome. It doesn't want to mess around, it wants the outcome. You're doing it for the outcome, and that's kind of a strong intention and a change in energy or an emotional state, and that's changing your state of being. And when you change your state of being like that every day, get ready, because you're going to start having synchronicities and opportunities and coincidences and weird things start happening in your life to prove to you that you're actually the creator of your life instead of the victim of your life.